Hi, welcome to another edition of Sling Paint.
Hey, we're back.
I'm Berto.
I'm Nims.
All right, so today, like we said, we're going to talk about the Hoth Open Series. We're going to talk about the top 8 lists. This is seed number 1 that made it to the top going into the final day. Lyle HayHurst.
Yeah. So quick shout out to what he's got here.
Mm-hmm.
Got an Omicron group pilot.
Right.
Wampa, Carnor Jax, and a Mega Leader.
Nice. I like that.
Yep.
And there was a lot of Imperial lists within the top 8 seeds that made it into the Hoth Open. And this, we're not going to break this down. We're not going to do, we're going to break it down. We're not going to go through tweaks and this and that because this is a championship list. A lot of practice went into this list. He made it to the seed number 1.
Yeah, so going into the finals, he had the best score overall.
Yep.
So he got the first seed.
Yep.
As long as you watch the other video, you kind of know how that ended up.
Yep.
But yeah, let's do a breakdown.
All right. So the first ship, he's got the Omicron group pilot, very basic pilot for the shuttle, and he's got the Emperor on it.
Yeah. So makes sense.
Right. So I mean, everybody knows what the Emperor does. Once per round, you may change a friendly ship's die result to any other die result.
Anything you want.
That die result cannot be modified again. So key thing, very pricey. I mean, total 29 points. I like this because he kept it simple.
Yep.
Then he's got Wampa. Player skill value 4. But when attacking, he's a TIE fighter. When attacking, you may cancel all die results. If you cancel a crit result, deal 1 face-down damage card to the defender. That is deal. Right, it goes bypasses shields. I played against a ship with that, and one of my ships was badly damaged because of that. But I quickly learned, I'm like, okay, I need to take that ship out right away.
Kill the Wampa.
All right, so what does he got next?
So he's got Carnor Jax and the Interceptor, and enemy ships at range 1 cannot perform focus or evade actions and cannot spend focus or evade tokens.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. On that is he's got Push the Limit and Autothrusters. So pretty much the generic, not necessarily generic, but normal setup for an Interceptor there. And then he's also got a Mega Leader and the TIEfo. And enemy ships that you have locked cannot modify any dice when attacking you or defending against your attacks.
Another brutal non-modifier.
Yeah. So you got to have them target locked, though. With that, he's got Juke and Comm Relay, which is almost a standard for the TIEfos now.
Yep.
Juke, just in case you don't remember, is when attacking, if you have an evade token, you may change one of the defender's evade results to a focus result.
Yep.
And then Comm Relay, you cannot have more than 1 evade token. During the end phase, do not remove an unused evade token from your ship.
Brutal.
Yes.
That makes that ship very hard to kill. But this was a seed 1 list. It's got 4 different types of ships on here.
Yeah.
So it's got a shuttle, a TIE fighter, an interceptor, and a TIEfo. 4 different types of ships. So how would you fly this thing? Like I was looking at some of the videos and watching the match, and I'll try to put the video down below to this match as well in the comments. But you got Palpatine. He's in the shuttle. He's doing back and forth in the background there.
Yeah, he's just holding back, letting people modify their dice. Well, not people, or just one person at a time. But honestly, I don't know.
It's a fast list, too, because with Wampa, Carnor Jax, and the Mega Leader,
they can get up there fast.
Get in, out. You're going there. You're arc dodging, especially with Carnor Jax and a Mega Leader, because they're high up there as far as the pilot skill value.
Yeah, 8s, both of them.
Right. Now, if somebody's doing with VI or adaptability, it pushes them up a little bit more. But the problem with that is it's right at an 8. But if you know how to fly it, you fly the list. If you're flying a higher skill value pilot, just know that and make sure you play it correctly. But with Autothrusters on Carnor Jax, that's your ship that's going to go in and out. It's going to go right in, go fast right out again, turn around. That's coming in and out like this. And in Wampa's ability and a Mega Leader, I mean, to me, you almost want to keep them close together as much as you can.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Right, because they've only got two attack dies, 2 attack from the primary weapon, so you kind of want to keep them close together and let them do their thing. Take advantage of a Mega Leader's abilities and also Wampa's ability.
Yeah, try and get in there with a Mega Leader, whittle them down a little bit, and then get that critical hit on the with Wampa.
Right.
Like you said, keep them together. Use Carnor as a flanker, and keep the shuttle, held back so he doesn't get killed, so Emperor can do his thing.
The only thing with these lists, though, besides the shuttle, you have to play these ships to their strengths, and you have to understand their weakness. The biggest weakness that these 3 ships have is 0 shields.
Yeah, except for
the shuttle itself. But Wampa, Jax, and the Omega Leader have 0 shields.
No, Omega Leader
I'm sorry, Omega Leader has 1. Right? I'm sorry, my fault.
God, get it right. He even says it right there.
I know. I'm looking right at it. It says 1 shield. But yeah, I was looking at the big fat goose eggs on Wampa and Jax. But that's even still 1 shield. I mean, that's the biggest thing is you got to keep that in mind. These ships got to go in fast. They got to, you got to arc dodge. You got to move out of their person's arc, light them up, and then go fast out. And you turn around. You just keep doing that same thing. The biggest things with these ships is, like I said, you just know you got to learn how to fly them. This is one of the things we always talk about. Practice, practice, practice. You sit down, you figure out how these ships, and you play against other people.
Yeah, you just got to fly it over and over again until you get used to flying it, know what you can and can't do with it.
All right, so how do you fly against it?
So I'm definitely going to try and take out Omega Leader first, or Wampa. I don't, their abilities, are nasty.
Yes.
Omega Leader, if you can get them stressed, you can't target lock you. So
yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Depends on what you're flying. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna go for Omega Leader first, try and get him, then Wampa. I mean, Jax is a good late stage, pilot, but
the biggest thing with Jax is because of the Autothrusters ability and push the limit with boost and barrel roll.
Yeah, he's hard to hit.
He's hard to hit, very hard to hit. For my thing, know that these pilots are going to go fast or they're going to turn fast. Like in other words, they're going to try to maneuver out as much as they can. Goes back to my range 3 tactic. Try to keep him in range 3 as much as you can and just hit him with as many ships as you can at once. Focus fire. But the other thing, too, is bump. Bump and grinds. When you bump and grind a fast ship, if you know where your opponent's going to go, all right, if you have a good idea because of asteroid placement or because of ship placement, if you're a lower pilot skill value, put your ship as a blocker and block that bad boy. Like if I was playing my hounds, blocking all day long.
So then would you run the shuttle as a blocker?
As a shuttle? With Palpatine on it, getting that critical, dice that you need to be modified. I mean, that's what the shuttle's just there for beefiness, just to hold the Emperor Palpatine as long as you can, so you can get all the rounds that you need to use that.
If you can do 5 damage to him quick, that's half the points. He's a large base.
Yeah, that's true. But that's how I probably would fly it. A lot of bump and grind, a lot of range 3 tactic is probably what I would do. And I think, if I remember correctly, he played Ryan Fleming, which was the
8th seed.
The 8th seed, which was the 3 jump masters. He followed his rule: bump, 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 bump. And I think that's how we took down this list, if I recall. But anyway, we just wanted to show you this list. How would you guys fly this list? How would you fly against it? Leave it in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thanks once again. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/slingpaint. Check out the website, too, slingpaint.com. Maybe it's right there. I don't know. It will be right there. Instagram, slingpaint gaming, and Twitter, tweet. Slingpaint. So give us some comments, shoot us some messages, let us know what you think.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time.